Howdy, howdy, everybody, and welcome back. So we had ran into an issue. One of my I updated several mods, and then it wrecked my game save. So we are starting over here on Dakota X16. So I've got a little bit of equipment, not much. I've got my Mercedes, I've got a logging trailer, and I've got a mower. Um, but that's all the equipment we have. We have 500 bucks left in the bank, and let me pull up the finances. So this start, we have zero loan, but we also have zero property. So we are going to be working some contracts to build up some money. We are going to be set at 1x time for this, or for at least the beginning here, because we're going to be needing the time for working. So, as of right now, oops, no button. Contracts available, not a lot. We do have a mowing contract, which is going to be uh, one we're going to be doing, but we're going to run a couple of these wood transports first. So we're going to go ahead and accept this contract, and we are going to get to driving. It's helpful. It's really helpful if I hit the right buttons on my keyboard. But this trailer that we're running is a auto load trailer, which, in all honesty, is not exactly realistic. But I am terrible at loading logs, so plus we don't have anything to load logs with other than enabling super strength and picking them up that way. But we're going to drive over to this first pickup. It's a good little ways, and we'll get everything picked up and hauled over. After, with this one, we will be picking up a chainsaw, so we can do deadwood contracts. We don't have any of those contracts available yet, but they will be coming available throughout the day. So, as of right now, we're leaving all our equipment that we're not using right at the equipment's sales building, where we picked up the truck and trailer. And let's get past this tractor. I'm glad he was turning right, not left. But we are almost to the pickup. I am thankful that most of these pickups are really close to the road. Makes things a lot easier for finding them, and I'm glad that they actually load in. So, I've had issues in the past where the let's see, well, run like this. I've had issues in the past where, like, some of the tree logs will actually fall through the map. Um, so, so far on this map, I haven't had that issue happen, which I am very, very thankful for. Let's see if we can do this all in one trip. If we can, that's going to definitely make things easier on us. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. Alrighty. So we've got that one log on the front stack that's kind of fallen off. I mean, it's strapped in, so it's not going to fall, but oh well. So we're going to run back, drop these off, and then I think we're going to pick up the mowing contract and go do that mowing contract. With the setup that we have for mowing, it is going to be slow going, but it is still going to be doable. That's not too awfully large of a field, so. All right, we are just about back to the drop point for the logs. Uh, I came into that a little bit on the hot side. All right. Don't tell me. Did I seriously just do that? Oh, it says complete. All right. We could do a couple more, which we'll probably end up doing a few more today, just because that's the equipment we got. Ooh, that's a big one. Take us a while. Uh, Take us a long while. Yeah, I got an idea. We're going to do the smaller one first. And I've got a solution that might make it so that. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I was probably supposed to take. Well, now we're negative money. It's the first time I've had that happen. Um, and that was my goof up for dropping it off at the wrong place. So we are. Now we're in the hole. And it's going to take us. It's going to take everything to dig ourselves back out of said hole. But we can do it. It's just going to. We're going to have to make sure we don't make that same mistake again. So let's see. How do we get to field 66 easily? Alright, so it looks like we're just going to be going straight up. And it'll be just up here on the right, just a little ways up. So, first time I was on this map, we were doing some deadwood cutting. here on field 66, or side 66. Let's go this way. And we will get unfolded just to make sure we're alrighty. So off to the races we go. Now, my thoughts for doing the big field, the big contract, is take a look at some mowers here. So this is the mower that we've got. As you notice, it's offset. Now, what I'm thinking is we'll put this on the front, and that's going to give us a little bit more width on our mow. Not a whole lot extra, but actually, let's see, how wide is it? 7.3, so we'll get, we'll probably get almost 4 meters extra width. But yeah, I think we're going to do that. But before we can do that, we are definitely going to have to do some more contracts before we can pick up that mower deck. Now, this Mercedes has plenty of power to do it, to run both these motors at the same time. So I'm not too concerned about that. We'll just get to it. So I'm going to keep working at this. I'll bring you guys back when we get a little closer to finish, and we'll be moving on. Alrighty, we are just wrapping up this last little strip. It's taking longer than I was expecting it to, but we got her done, and now let's get all folded up and get moved. We are still planning on getting a mower deck for the front before we take on that big field. Another thing is I'm going to put a little bit more money, get a little bit more money in the coffers so that I can have a hired hand give me a hand with it. But yeah, so like I said, we're going to go back. We're going to grab the trailer for doing some more wood transports and try to make sure that I don't accidentally goof up again and deliver to the wrong place. That was 100% my fault for not paying attention to where I was supposed to be delivering it to, and resulting in a nice negative balance in my checking account or bank account. So, but let's see, we're just about back. You know, sometimes I wonder about the traffic in this game, whether or not they're going to stop or not. I mean, technically they had a stop sign, so. Got that disconnected, and let's grab the trailer. So let's collect on that. That's going to put us back in the positive. And let's, yeah, that's going to be, like I said, that's going to take us quite a while to do, but definitely worth the money. But let's grab, all right, carpentry. And, okay, accept contract. All right. Yeah, so I'm supposed to be delivering to this, to the, well, to here. If I would have paid attention and looked for the blinking yellow, red circle, I would have known that I was at the wrong place earlier. So, but I'm going to run, grab that. I'm going to do a couple more of these, and then we're going to. I think we might actually start on the mowing of that big field. It's definitely going to take us quite a while, probably the rest of the day, with as big as that field is. And you know, even with this truck having 500 horse coming up this grade, that's it's struggling. I'll be glad when I can get into some of my bigger trucks. I've got Kenworth. Actually, I've got two different Kenworths that have got quite a bit of power. Make sure I didn't go past. I did. I don't suggest ever doing this in real life, especially if there's any kind of moisture on the grass. But let's see if I can find out what's the easiest way to get to. All right. I'm just going to have to hang left between the fields. Looks like I am. And there's probably a easier way to get to where we're going than what we're going, but this is the way we went, and hey, some rocks. I don't know how I managed to miss everything, but glad I did. And let's see if we can get into a decent position to get all these loaded. All right. Hmm. Let's try putting or filling up the back portion first. And And maybe that will make it so it can still steer. Alright. It's actually the first time I've ever had that happen with this truck. And it looks like I'm just looking if there's an easier way out of here. And I don't think so. So we're going to ride the edge of this field. We're going to be in the field, but we're going to be right on the edge. Sorry, Mr. Farmer, for driving across your field. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever had that happen with this truck and trailer. Well, this truck, period. I've never had it happen. The only other time I've ever had that happen was back in FS22. I had a truck with a lot of power. I'm talking 4 times the power that this truck has, and I actually had a little bit more than that. And I was pulling a trailer that was loaded with rock, and it was heavy. Whenever I tried giving it the beans, it was picking the wheels off the ground, or the front wheels. So that's kind of what was happening, except for it was just that the rear of the trailer was sinking down, and well, all the weight was on the axle, on the rear axle. There's nothing on the front axle. Probably wouldn't have been as bad if I had like a heavy weight on the front. Probably would have been able to steer just fine, but I didn't, so I didn't. Alright, now we're going to turn this in at the correct place so that we actually get paid. Now, one thing that should have happened is I should have actually gotten paid for those logs. Even though I delivered them to the wrong place, the sawmill should have paid me out for the logs, but oh well. All right. Now, once it finishes saving, because of autosave, that's one of the big problems with these bigger maps and running as many mods as I've got on here. It takes longer to save, update. It takes longer to update the save files. So, but we'll get that collected, and I think, well, that's at least put us. It's not enough to buy the front motor deck, but it was enough to get us at least in the green. Pretty good. But I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, whichever. And I really hope to see you guys next time. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.